as well. All right, Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Carlos. How are you?
Good. Well, first of all, congratulations. Rio Grande City and Roma staying here in the Valley, not moving out to Laredo schools or Corpus Christi schools.
Yes,
you got to
sir.
be excited just about
We're still
that.
part of the Valley. Thank
Absolutely.
God.
What do you think about the district? Sorry, Carlos.
Heck, man, it's like getting out of the frying pan and into the oven. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you lose Mercedes, you lose that couch, you know, but you got Sherryland, you got Vela, you got Pioneer, and you know, it's going to be a tough district. I mean, it's going to be a very tough district. But that's great. You know, you want to be in those districts where every game is meaningful. Every game's a big game.
Sure, absolutely. And it's like the old 31-5A district. That was the meat grinder district. This is the new 31-5A, and it seems to be, you know, pretty tough as well with Vela, Sherryland, Mission Veterans, Valley View, Rio Grande City, Roma, and Sherryland Pioneer. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. What type of team do you have coming back next year, Coach?
We'll be young. We graduate quite a few kids, but we had a good JV squad. We had some good players coming back at different positions. We'll have several 3-year starters next year. You know, we started when the seniors. Several of them started as sophomores, so we're going to have some good leadership.
You were able to turn it around this year and get into the playoffs. Some tough competitive games for you guys. Talk to me a little bit about the philosophy and what's going on there in Rio Grande City and how you've been able to turn things around over there.
It's it's the kids. You know, you got to get the kids to believe in the system and what you do, and it's all about the kids at Rio. You know, early on we knew we played some really good football teams, and I knew that they were going to prepare us for the future. The question mark was, you know, how strong are we mentally to handle the beating that we're going to take early on playing those kinds of teams, and obviously our kids did a great job of holding it together, and you know, our leadership, you know, Noe Gonzalez did a tremendous job for us, you know, and our defense ended up playing well towards the end. And, you know, when we needed to play well, when we needed to win games, you know, those guys stepped up. And I think it goes back to that non-district schedule, you know, especially in the playoff games.
What is your non-district schedule looking at for this year?
We're still flirting with week 1. We haven't solidified anything there, but week 2 we have Port Isabel. Week 3 we have Palmview. Week 4 Corpus Christi King, and then we'll start district after that.
What type of, you know, there's different types of philosophies as far as off-season programs are concerned. Some coaches like to go, you know, hit the weights. Some other coaches like to do a little bit of speed. What do y'all do in Rio Grande City? A little bit of both?
Well, yes, we try to. Our goal is to develop a total athlete. You know, I learned a long time ago if a guy can bench press a house and can't catch the guy with a ball, what good does that do you? Sure. So, you know, we try to build the total athlete. We certainly, one thing that I've learned is speed is synonymous with strength. So you want to develop the strength as much as you can without affecting the speed. And you want to be able to put some running. We're big on speed. I mean, we'll give up size for speed. So for us in our off season, right now we're in our lifting phase, but we're fixing to transition to our running phase, because we also encourage our kids to do multiple sports. We really do. I think being competitive and competing, that helps us. So right now we're on our lifting phase, but we're fixing to transition to our speed phase, which is our track season. You know, we want to do the total thing. We're not just about one thing.
Absolutely. How's that track team looking this year?
I tell you what, we got a lot of guys back. We're excited. They're working hard. The hardest thing to do is keep the seniors involved.
Sure, absolutely.
And but these guys are special because they're all out there. You know, they're the ones that are fired up and make it easy for us as coaches to do our job.
And the basketball team, I know right now, still very competitive out there. Looks like they're going to make the playoffs.
Yes. Shout out to Coach Contreras and the basketball team. They're doing a great job. We've got 2 games left. You know, we should be able to clinch a playoff spot from the way things are. And we're excited about the turnaround they have going there. Our girls clinch a playoff spot in basketball. A lot of good things going on in Rio.
Absolutely. All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Jake, got anything else?
Yeah, I do have a question. Last year, beginning of the year, you guys had one of the best turnarounds of, you know, any program in the Valley last year. You didn't start out very hot, but then all of a sudden you guys caught fire. You know, what was the deciding factor on that? Because I never had a chance to go to Rio and ask you.
Well, you know, we're 0-3 coming off that loss to United South, and it was a Thursday game, so Saturday when the kids come in and you kind of gauge your team by Saturdays when you don't win, how many kids show up.
Yeah.
We didn't have a kid missing.
Really?
You know, and that told me a lot, and I realized right then and there, you know, yes, we've had our bumps and bruises, we've had some owies here and there and some injuries and key spots, but these kids believe they can do it. And when they believe it, you're going to get it done. And then the very next week we played PSJ Southwest, and we started playing football. We started gelling. And I thought that was the turning point, where our kids really, truly believed. Our seniors had a heart-to-heart meeting with the team that week, that Saturday. They put it all on the table. They aired out whatever differences they had. And, man, what do you call it? The rest is history?
Yeah, because you guys really came to play, and you brought it into the playoffs, too. So.
Yeah, well, the kids, and I go back to the senior ball club that we had. And Noe, Noe just played tremendously. Mm-hmm. His level of play he did everything that we expected him to do and more. And then Costello in the backfield, But the credit goes to our offensive line. That was the key. We were very young there. Not one of them. We only had one returning starter. The rest of them were backups on the JV the year before. So our offensive line did an outstanding job of growing up and getting us to where we needed to be.
Wow. Hey, final question. Will your track and field have another gold this year?
We're expecting that, We're expecting that. Pressure's on the coach. It's on the head coach, But we're expecting that. Rio's always been known for track and field, and we certainly expect good things from our seniors.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.
Best of luck in your new district.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.